In the journey of life, it's natural to desire things: health, success, love, and more. It's not wrong to ask for these from the divine. Yet, Paramahansa Yogananda teaches that there's a higher path, a path of surrender. This surrender comes not from passivity, but from faith, a faith that says, "Heavenly Father, I trust you. Sustain me according to your will." In the beginning of our spiritual journey, asking for things might feel natural. "I want this, I want that," we say. But as we grow, we realize the beauty of letting go. Instead of constantly asking, we say, "Lord, you know my needs better than I do. Guide me." This is the essence of surrender. Yogananda once shared a story to illuminate this. In a small Indian village, a man believed that God was in everything and that surrender meant accepting everything as divine. One day, a rampaging elephant stormed through the village. The mahout, or elephant driver, shouted, "Get out of the way! This elephant is uncontrollable." The villager, firm in his belief, stood still, thinking, "God is in the elephant. I have faith. I'll be safe." But the elephant charged and tossed him aside, leaving him injured. Confused and hurt, the man asked his guru, "Why did this happen? God is in me, and God is in the elephant. Why did I suffer?" The guru, in his wisdom, replied, "Yes, God is in everything, including the driver who told you to move. Why didn't you listen to him?" This story reminds us that surrender doesn't mean ignoring the wisdom and guidance God places around us. True surrender is not blind. It's aware. Wherever your thoughts dwell, that's where your life flows. Imagine if God hadn't given you the ability to think, to work, to create. Life as you know it wouldn't exist. This realization reminds us to place God first, not as an obligation, but as a natural response to his boundless love. Yogananda beautifully said, "The only way to catch God is through love." Love is the key, the bridge that connects the soul to the divine. It's through meditation, deep prayer, and sincere longing that this love grows. Whisper to God in your heart, "I cannot live without you. Reveal yourself to me." True love for God isn't just in meditation. It's in action, sacrificing selfish desires, feeling his presence in others' suffering, and living selflessly. When your love is genuine, he is drawn to you, caught in the net of your devotion. Yet, Yogananda reminds us, you cannot love what you do not know. This is why the practice of knowing God, through techniques like Kriya Yoga, is essential. It's through knowledge that love deepens, and through love, surrender becomes natural. The journey to God isn't always easy. Until your awareness of him becomes complete, don't rest. Don't let worldly distractions take precedence. Life is fleeting. Delays can lead to suffering. Place God at the center of your life now. His love is infinite and waiting for you to realize it. Yogananda often emphasized, when you find God, there is no sorrow. In God, you find everything you've ever lost: love, joy, and belonging. Suddenly, everyone becomes a part of you, and the separation between mine and yours fades. This doesn't mean we reject the world's beauty. Rather, we see God behind everything: the purity of a flower, the rhythm of music, the vastness of the universe. We appreciate creation, but we're not attached to it. Attachment binds us, but surrender liberates. One great saint once prayed, "O Lord, I care not where I may be, but punish me not with forgetting you." Forgetting God is the greatest suffering, while his presence is the greatest joy. This world, vast and complex, is a stage for discovering your spiritual self. Life's purpose is not merely to live and die, but to seek and realize your true essence. As Yogananda said, one thought can redeem you. Human love, as beautiful as it is, comes from God. Every act of kindness, every spark of affection, it's his love shining through. Shouldn't he then be the ultimate focus of our love and devotion? God doesn't impose himself. He waits patiently for you to seek Him. Yogananda shared a profound experience during meditation. He heard God's voice saying, "I am not away, you are. Come within, and you will find me." This shows us that God isn't distant. He's ever present, waiting for us to turn inward. To connect with God, deep sincerity is required. As Jesus said, "Thou hast hid these things from the wise and prudent, and hast revealed them unto babes." Humility, innocence, and guilelessness open the door to spirit. Everyone will eventually find salvation, but indifference delays the journey. Don't wait until life's challenges force you to seek meaning. Now is the time to discover the purpose of existence. Life isn't just about fleeting pleasures or accomplishments. It's about understanding the divine mystery surrounding us. Yogananda urges us to live joyfully, not from external circumstances, but from the fountain of inner realization. Your joy, born from spiritual awakening, becomes contagious. It spreads to others like the fragrance of sandalwood. As the Bhagavad Gita says, "Their thoughts fully on me, their beings surrendered to me, enlightening one another, proclaiming me always. My devotees are contented and joyful." The ultimate surrender to God doesn't come from weakness, but from strength. It's the courage to let go of ego, to trust in the divine, and to embrace life with faith and love. As Krishna told Arjuna, "Forsake this weak-heartedness and arise." Each of us is a child of God, born of His Spirit. Condemning yourself as unworthy or sinful distances you from this truth. The Bible reminds us, "Know ye not that ye are the temple of God, and that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you?" God's love is unconditional. Yet, He waits for you to choose Him. Like a loving parent, He doesn't force His presence, but longs for your return. Yogananda's words guide us to this realization. Surrender is not losing yourself. It's finding your true self in God. When you give up sleep for meditation, when you sacrifice selfishness, and when you make God your priority, life transforms. You find joy, peace, and fearlessness. In the end, surrender is the highest act of love. It's saying, "Lord, I trust you. Guide me, for I am yours." When you surrender, you don't lose. You gain everything, the infinite love and joy of the divine. This is how Yogananda invites us to live. Surrender and be happy. Surrender and find God. Surrender and realize that you too are divine.